What's up, buddy? How you been? It's been a while, I'll admit. I haven't had a lot to talk about, and I've been very busy. I'm preparing some very exciting projects in my own life, including my comic book, which I know is taking too long, but it's actually almost done. We got like 1% left, and it's done. But today we're talking about other comic books. We're talking about Batman. Look at all these motherfucking Batmans. You got Batman, you got Purple Batman. I know he's from he's Batman's alter ego and he goes into his mind to protect himself. Whatever. You got Spooky Batman, White Batman, movie Batman. So many Batmans. Why do you have so many Batmans? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One reason is everybody just fucking loves Batman. We got to make a million Batmans. Second reason is this: Batman, Superman copyrights expire in 2034. Okay? When that happens, it's gonna be a weird time. It's gonna be an interesting time. Okay? About a decade ago, Zack Snyder developed a storyline for the DC Extended Universe with Bruce Wayne impregnating Lois Lane. This was gonna be, again, one of their plans. Because what DC does, and it was a terrible, I don't know if you read Zack Snyder's terrible pitch, Warner Brothers and DC, which rejected Snyder's ideas, which were deemed super creepy. I agree. Here's what's been going on. Warner Brothers, Disney, all these different people who own all these brands that should have died a million years ago, brands that were relevant. Not that they needed to die, but they needed to evolve. It's crazy how little evolution we've had. Batman's still the same guy. It's still Bruce Wayne. He's still got stately Wayne Manor. He's had Robin as a sidekick for 80 fucking years. Nothing, like barely anything changes except in like the last 20 years. We've seen a few changes. He's got a kid now. He's got Damian Wayne. And the reason they're doing that is because once the copyright expires, okay, you get to use original Batman. But you don't get to use Robin right away. You don't get to use Joker right away. It's 80 years past the creation? So, as time goes on, more and more Batman stuff unlocks. And that's why they want to create new, exciting Batman stuff that they go, well, we created this. You're not allowed to use it. This is our Batman canon. They've done a bad job of it. And they're doing an extremely bad job of it with this. A new project called Aztec Batman Clash of Empires. This is another fascinating project, obviously because it's animated. This has been in the works for quite some time. I talk a lot about these projects that in the Black Lives Matter era of media, we said we need more diversity. We got to diversify everything. And now that era of media is ending. Everyone goes, we can go back to just putting white people in everything. But we still got to, which, good or bad. Look, I love diversity. But we got to make everybody Spanish or Mexican or black or Chinese. You saw the new Superman movie? Did you see how great Mr. Terrific was? Do you see how everybody wants a Mr. Terrific TV show, including me? That's how you do a great black character. You didn't need to make Superman black. You just needed to make Mr. Terrific fucking cool. Well, this is from when well-meaning white people decided to make everything black, and they came up with Aztec Batman. This is Batman set during the times of the Spanish conquistadors fighting the Aztecs. And let's just take a look at this and see what we think. Okay, I have not watched this. I've seen clips. I've seen like little snippets. I haven't watched the whole thing. Here we go.
This man told me once, fear can kill you or inspire you to action.
Okay. All right, so already I'm going, this is so silly. This is just silly. Because it's just... Can we move past Batman as a society? I know we like Batman, but my God, like we've run out of stuff to say about Batman that now we got to make him a fucking Aztec warrior. I know they made him a samurai last year. Like how often do we got to do this? This is all we can do now. We can't evolve the actual character. I've always said, have Bruce Wayne retire. Have Batman Beyond take over. Have Dick Grayson be Batman. Whatever. Why is Bruce Wayne still fucking Batman? But instead of doing that, we have to do Aztec Batman. Come on, man.
My son, when you take my place,
my son,
your duty to
you will be very powerful. Oh no, guys, it's the worst thing in the world. White people! Ah, the Spaniards! Oh no, look at how white they are. You can tell Whitey is about to fuck things up for all the brown people. They're gonna have a real bad time. Couldn't you have, like, Apocalypto is one of the great pieces of fiction, you know, like, of the big Hollywood projects that showed the Mayans and the Aztecs. Apocalypto, that was Aztecs versus Aztecs. Yes, the Spanish kind of showed up, but does it really got to be the brown people versus the white people? Isn't that a little like, okay. And again, it's not like Pocahontas. I was thinking of Pocahontas. Pocahontas, there's a little something to be said. The Native Americans were here. Didn't go the greatest. White guys came over, a lot of fighting. And that was about white people learning to be friends with Native Americans a little bit. They would never make Pocahontas now. There's no one's touching that shit with a 10-foot pole. I'm surprised they even put Pocahontas in any of the fucking media these days. But this is like comical. Batman's got to kill the white people. Let's see.
My hands control the power of destiny. What I want is gold.
Impossible. We have strict rules in place that forbid this.
Rules are rules.
Oh no, Daddy! Daddy.
Slaughter them all!
Are you all right?
I mean, so Batman's parents were originally killed by a street thug. And again, it was a white street thug, Joe Chill. Now we gotta have Batman's proud native captain father, after he gets done chopping the heads off kids and rolling them down the pyramid steps to make sure the sun rises in the morning, gets cut in half by an evil white guy who showed up. It's the worst thing.
Where's your father?
My father is dead! Also, Bruce, I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a one-to-one parallel, but that happened to Bruce Wayne when he was like 8. And then it took him like 20 years to become Batman, or at least, 10 years of training. Kind of seems like this guy becomes Batman overnight. All right, let's see Batman.
Stop, Cortez. I want you to train
I
me
must
to
stop
become
Cortez.
the greatest warrior that the world has ever known.
Oh, yeah.
What else do you require, my lords?
Fear.
Even with all of your training,
Okay. So, like, the whole, like, Batman mythos is the idea that he preys on the fear of criminals, because criminals are cowardly, morons. The idea is anybody who would go out and commit crime and sell drugs or whatever, they're cowards. They're afraid of the dark. They're afraid of their shadows. They're weak-willed people. I hate to say it, these are like strong Spanish warriors. They don't seem, you could say maybe they're committing a crime by doing genocide, but it's not the same as like an average street thug. These look like accomplished Spanish sailors and whatever. Okay, let's find out.
I'm going to stop Cortez.
I gotta stop
I still can't
Cortez.
defeat them. If only there was somebody who was stealthy.
Oh, they got a Catwoman too.
Find that bat and that.
He's Two-Face. Two-Face is oh my God. What is why? Okay. So here's what sucks. I know there's like creatives out there who go, I want to tell a story about Aztecs versus Spanish conquistadors. Maybe there's something there. Again, I think anytime you're talking about the Aztecs, you go, well, they weren't like good guys. They were fucking tribalist guys who would cut your fucking head. Again, they would cut the heads off children because they were superstitious weirdos. These are superstitious weirdos as well, but it's like both sides kind of were not great. One of them took more advantage of the other because they had guns. Got it. Okay, so did they have guns, the Spanish conquistadors? I thought that, yeah, they have cannons and whatever. So they wanted to make that story, but they can't just make that because it wouldn't make any money and nobody would watch it. So they have to go, also it's Batman. And then the studio goes, okay, here's your money. That's the problem we have with modern media is you can't just tell like a cool story. It has to be tied into a fucking franchise. It has to be fucking Batman. Find the bat and the cat.
Put your trust in me. Cortez must stand and face my vengeance.
See, I'm not fazed by Aztec Joker or Aztec Poison Ivy. What is the fucking point of this?
Not vengeance, but through sacrifice.
Dude, Warner Brothers
You've been given a sacred mission.
is
Whether
insane.
you accept it or not, it's the truth.
I keep seeing memes where Joker's going, I'm not gonna let you cut the heads off those kids, Batman. And Batman's like, no, but then the sun won't rise in the morning, Joker. You have to let us murder children and roll their heads down the steps. I'm sorry to keep hitting that point, but it's hard to identify with the Aztecs, really. They were kind of nuts.
Tell us, war leader, what are your orders? Attack!
Aztec Batman. Aztec Batman. It's fucking fascinating, man. You know what this is? This is like, dude, we have reached a level of media franchise saturation where these studios will just greenlight fucking anything. Look, here, yeah, it's Warner Brothers. I was wondering, is this Warner Brothers? Did you guys ever see this shit from Warner Brothers where they're like, all right, what do we own? They're like, okay, Warner Brothers is the worst at this. They'll jam their brands in everything. They go, we own Willy Wonka, a beloved children's movie, but we already made Willy Wonka. What can we do? And they're like, well, we can do an animated version. And they're like, I guess. I mean, I don't really know why, because you watched the original movie, but sure, let's do an animated version of Willy Wonka. But also, let's put fucking Tom and Jerry in it. And this is what Warner Brothers does. Why the fuck would why is Tom and Jerry there?
The Candyman. The Candyman can.
What does this add to the Willy Wonka fucking story to have Tom and Jerry running around? And it's literally just Warner Brothers being like, well, we fucking own it, so why not? Who cares? None of this matters. Everything sucks. Everything's pointless. So that's it, guys. Here's my take on everything Warner Bros. All the Warner Brothers animation also just looks like dog shit. They do it on these terrible budgets. I don't know who's making it. Koreans. This all looks terrible. Aztec Batman, it looks terrible. I don't get it. Like, I try to watch, like, the DC animated movies. They just look like shit. Looks like fucking Flash animation. Look at this. Doesn't even look good. It would be one thing if this was, like, super stylish. And, I don't know if you guys saw... Look, obviously they don't have the same budget, but this just looks... Look at how crappy this fucking looks. His eyes are just fucking dead. It's, like, just simple vector lines... Because it's all fucking puppet animation. The way they animate this is... And then they put the same... every single shot, they always put this, like, fucking bevel on it to try and add this fake fucking 3D look to it. Look, see, bevel on it. I know it's supposed to be lighting, but it just looks like this shitty bevel. They look... There, look. Always, every outline. It all looks like trash. This looks like trash. And it sucks. You know, it's crazy when the best thing we're getting right now... Have you guys watched K-Pop Demon Hunter? With the Soda Pop song? Why are we letting... Why is all the good animation gotta be, you know, women singing songs or whatever? I love this. This if you haven't watched this movie yet, you gotta watch the K-Pop Demon Hunters. This has genuinely good... They have genuinely good animation. Why can't we make superhero cartoons with this level of fucking animation? Why is it gotta be only for, you know, I don't even know how to put it, but Warner Brothers should be, has huge amounts of money. Invest the same amount of money that Netflix has invested in fucking K-Pop Demon Hunters. I love this. I see people talking shit about K-Pop Demon Hunters. You're an idiot. It's a great fucking movie. And it's animated. The animation's incredible. The facial expressions are incredible. The jokes are incredible. And then you look at Aztec Batman. Batman, one of the great characters of all time. They're supposedly trying to build up. They're going, we're going to build up. Oh, we got a new Superman movie. We're going to build up a huge superhero franchise. You go, well, why don't you fucking invest some money in the animation? Stop being cheap. That David Zaslav guy. He doesn't spend money on anything. That's why it all looks like trash. This should be Batman. Batman should have this level of animation. Spider-Man has this level of animation. How do you look at the Spider-Man Enter the Multiverse? Makes a bunch of money. Everybody loves it. And you don't go, oh, we should probably do the same thing. No, they just keep making trash 2D animation, shoving it on HBO Max, and it looks like shit. Fucking sucks. Guys, go to whatnot.com/invite/veto. Get yourself $15 just for signing up on my Whatnot account. Buy my magic cards. I got a bunch of stuff I got to sell. If you check out my shop, whatnot.com/user/veto, you can see all the magic cards and shit I need to sell you. come on by. And again, sorry I haven't made a lot of videos. I need more topics for videos, honestly. We now have, if you join the Patreon, patreon.com/thevito-show. If you join that, get in my Discord, and I got a crew over there. We're coming up with video. Look at this. It's been so long since I made a video. But you come on over. You can help me come up with topics for videos. We're talking about what we're going to make. It's like $2 for the cheapest tier. $2. You join my Discord. You guys can help me come up with some cool... If there's stuff you want me to talk about, get in the Discord. Pay $2 a month. I'm in there. Just say, hey, Vito, you should make a video about this. Boom. I'm making videos on topics you care about. Patreon.com/thevito-show. All right, guys. Aztec Batman. I wish they would just spend money. It's Batman. Spend some money. It could look good. It looks fucking terrible.